This is Desdemona reading Once and Future. We painted dawn into midnight. Out of cement ceilings we made skylights. From gravel we crafted fine and delicate chandeliers, hung them with fishing line so they appeared to float in midair. We turned copper piping into rings, Venus circling our fingers. The oxidation turned our digits green, our limbs transforming into ferns and orchids. We breathed, and our condensation created clouds. Our tears fed the sea. We prayed to all the living things. We sat in silence with the trees, our feet rooting into the ground to touch the highest energy. The evergreens and us, we breathed in tandem, and inside our lungs sprung a forest of veins mimicking their cousins' limbs. We sprouted 2 intricate flowers in our minds for the left and right hemispheres, and we hung our thoughts there, believing that the petals would keep them safely tucked away. We recognized ourselves, didn't need mirrors to see our likeness. Even the dirt felt like us. The sand, our bones in 1 trillion pieces. We walked atop these beaches, sinking in, their legacy holding us. There was silence, and we were not afraid. There was peace, and we were not anxious. There was a world we did not conquer. I began writing Once and Future in 2015. Thinking about what comes from the ashes when something is destroyed. If the world as we know it was obliterated, but we survived, what would we do? What would we rebuild? What would we leave behind? There would be a new chance to do something differently than we have done in the past, and this poem was the beginning of my ideas around what that could look like.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third of our 3 interviews with the Bellrays. We had a lot of fun. We hope you do too.
Awesome.
That's right.
We're here.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
And the other,
Lickety clack.
won't someone bring the spirit back? Ladies and gentlemen of the lounge, the Lo-Fi Lounge, welcome back. The most enduring band in America.
Band in the world.
Of all time.
Of all time. Because all those other bands that do it, I always feel like they get paid better.
Yeah.
So our endurance counts as more.
It makes it longer.
It's 2 of them.
We get double or triple endurance chips.
Well, we got back together because we knew we talked about your new album, and we knew we talked about your new label, but you're heading out on a new tour, and I think a lot of folks in the United States, maybe they haven't seen you.
I know. I get that. I get
Yeah.
that there's a lot of people that probably haven't seen us, that want to see us, that should see us. And
So how's this tour going to help this situation here?
the tour has a story.
Yeah. It does.
Once upon a time in 2023, we were Social Distortion. And then that tour got canceled a week before it was supposed to start because Mike Ness, the lead singer, got throat cancer. Right. And he did the smart thing, which was like, okay, I need to treat this. And he spent the whole rest of 23, I think, doing that into 24. And then those dates got rescheduled, thank God. And we were asked back on the tour, thank God, because that doesn't always happen either.
Sure.
And also there's the mega thank God moment that we were even invited on it in the first place.
To be asked
to
do that
is a huge thing.
Pretty
massive.
Big honor, yeah.
It's a 6-week tour.
Yeah.
6 or 7 week tour in the USA and Canada.
Yeah.
And we start that tour. We start with our own dates in the beginning of September, and then finish up with Social Distortion on October 23rd in Tucson, Arizona.
this is a golden moment
It's a
because
gold.
there's a lot of people in the United States. In Europe, everyone's seeing you there. Like, oh, Bellrays, we see them every Tuesday.
There's a lot of people who really need the Bellrays in their life that don't even know we exist. And you never know if this is going to do it or what kind of noise is being put out there. But since we are enduring, we just keep going out there and doing it.
Well, it seems like a a really good match. You know, sounds and bands. That's a really cool balance for that. So will you be doing a lot of things from your new album, Heavy Steady Go, on this tour?
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's you know, to be able to go out on a tour like this and play a lot of new stuff. You know, I don't want to pass that up just because, you know, we have a set that works. That
We had a set ready.
Here, yeah,
We had a set ready in 2023 that was not any of the new material. Which was a killer set that really works for converting people that have never heard our band into fans of our band. It is the play this set and sell everything in the merch booth. And this time we're gonna step out a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be really nice to go out and play a bunch of songs that we haven't played out in front of people. So this will be the first chance that for most of these songs, I think there was one or two songs that we recorded that we have put in a set. One of them was a cover and one of them is a minute long.
Yeah, but we've got 8 of the shows that we're doing with Social Distortion, which are plentiful. It's like 30 or 31 shows that we're doing with them. On top of that, we have 8 of our own shows. So we're doing one in Los Angeles, one in San Diego, one in I want to say Portland, one in Bremerton, Washington, one in Chicago, one in Brooklyn, and one in Minneapolis.
Okay.
And most of those solo shows are shows that we needed to make up because of the last canceled version of this tour that we had set up to go. That we literally had 1 week to kind of say and get over the fact that we weren't going to do it. But without that, we wouldn't have come up with our stellar record and all of this other stuff. So it all fed the kitty.
Yep.
It's probably be kind of even a more freeing thing that you're on.
Oh yeah.
31 nights, but that you get these other 8 things across the country to stack it up.
It gives you an opportunity to really, you know, because that's kind of what we're used to doing. We're used to having our own shows. We're used to, you know, not really having to worry about a time limit and that kind of stuff. And so when we got those, you know, it's gonna be off the hook. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I want to highlight these solo shows because I think that's where, I mean, you're certainly going to dig the Bellrays as a part of the Social Distortion night, but for these separate things and that they are all over the country, the chance to really dig in and get the full effect and range of what you do.
Range.
That's super important.
Range has always been a big deal for me in the band. I like having range.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, playing a hard, fast set for an hour, it loses its appeal after about 3 or 4 tunes. I want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
We've done opening slots for people in the past and we come across well. One of the things that used to be that really was a discovery moment for us is when we realized, oh, these people are stunned. Like they're not getting it. They're like literally stunned that we're doing what we're doing and we're able to do it. And because when they come back to the merch booth, they just say things like that kind of reiterate the fact that, oh my God, I didn't know who you guys were. I had no idea. And then you did this song and then you did this other one and blah. And it's really satisfying to be able to bring it, to know that no matter what we go to do, however we show up, whatever incarnation we are able to bring that level of show to a tour, to an opening slot, to a headlining slot. We know that arena. We understand that we are professionals.
For our sets, we usually don't stop and talk. You know, something has to break for us to do that usually. And so like Lisa was saying, you know, there's not a lot of between us and the crowd that isn't music, you know. So
Right.
people are they're just used to bands talking a lot in between the
Yeah.
songs. We just don't do that, and it for them to catch their breath, they have to wait till the end of the set.
And, right. You guys don't waste any words on stage. I think you're right, Bob. I think that it's not typical, but it's taken as kind of one motor. You know, later on when people think about it, they go, you know, that band, they were turned on, and then there was this motor coming after us, and then they were gone. And I think that I always feel for bands that, you know, even if they're a good band, sometimes they're matched up against everyone. I remember Keith Richards was, you know, it was those expensive winos or something. And they had whatever Soul Asylum open up for them. I'm already wondering about that. But
Exactly.
it's just like Soul Asylum came in, there was like, they didn't have a moment's peace. You know, I mean, people were like yelling at them before they started. And then even when they had their hit, people are still, I mean, it was like flat and, you know, so these are opportunities, but also as a threat. But if you've got a motor,
You start the lawnmower, and that's the way you look at it. You look
Yep.
at it like you're a human being lawnmower, like you're going out there to just cut this shit down, because that is what your job is to do as a midlining artist, as an opening artist.
Get it revved up.
You are not there to show how grateful you are to be there. They didn't buy a ticket to see me.
I think that's where the surprise comes. Is at the end, they go, we didn't expect to get wowed in this first thing. And so it makes the whole night. It's like, wow, you know, we got to see the band we wanted to see, and then we got a band we need to see.
We heard a lot of that when we opened for The Damned. We heard that. We have fans that we never probably would have had we not opened for The Damned, that found us because of that, that said things like that. Like, I was just there to see The Damned, but man, once I saw you guys, it kind of cracked my eye open.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's, I get the thing, you know, between The Damned and us, but we got the same reaction when this tour was supposed to happen the first time. There were people who were, who are the Bellrays? You know, I'm going to see my favorite band of all time, Social Distortion. You know, who's this opening band? And we were getting emails just constantly, just like, man, you guys are good. How come I don't know about you? Like, well, it's not because we live across the country. You live in Corona. We live, you know, I mean, somehow you just missed us. Now you don't have to, you know, now it's people tend to gravitate to a style of music. Sure, they may like lots of different things, but the impetus to go out and find new music is a big deal. That's why you have these, you know, you talked about Soul Asylum and Keith Richards stuff. That's why these cross platforms, that's why I like them. Yeah. They don't all work. If you're going to be that support band, you have to understand that. You have to understand that, like, no, this is not your moment. People are here to see the other band. You are here to bring them up so that, you know, so that they're ready to see this other band. And that's the way we've always looked at it. When you're opening, you know, we've done huge opening for Nashville Pussy, opening for The Damned, opening, you know, for the Pixies. You just understand that they're here to see the other band, but we're part of the show, and we have to be an effective part of the show, and you have to realize what your job is for that, to do it well. And that's, I think that's, again, that's another strength that we have, is that, you know, we are completely self-contained. We don't need the Pixies. We don't need the Damned. We don't need those people. We're here to make this show even better.
And we've had 3 really cool conversations, you know, that involved your history and your present and your future. So, you know, what a great time we've had together here with Lo-Fi Lounge.
It was. Thank you so much for having us. Yeah. And it's a cut of the other thing that people kind of need to understand, that they might not really get if you don't live in the Inland Empire, if you don't understand the whole lo-fi experience, that this is from an area that is right outside of Los Angeles and Orange County, that has been continually neglected musically and not really given its due. but we do shit the way we do shit. Like everybody out here does it that way. We do it our way. You do it your way. And it's not an Orange County thing. It's not an LA thing. It's what we do here.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a great calling card for what we're all about. And yeah, I'm proud of all of that. Okay. And across the bottom, you're going to see where the tickets, where to check it out. So just read below. All you need to do is read below and you'll have it. Thank you guys.
All right.
That was fun. We made lemonade.
Now I fall down.
things we learned from that is that we have this superpower by just kind of being with each other and trusting each other. It only takes a little time to have a doubt or change your mind, to walk on by and miss a sign. You're gonna find it only takes a little time. It can be hard to walk the line, to find the words that make a rhyme, to make it all just come out fine. You're gonna find it only takes a little time. It was only yesterday, had too much to say. There was no one but you standing in your way. And when you open up the door and baby cry a little bit more, all the happiness you'll find will be worth a little time. But it was only yesterday, had too much to say. There was no one but you standing in your way. And when you open up the door and maybe try a little bit more, all the happiness you'll find will be worth a little time. It can be hard to walk the line, to find the words that make a rhyme, to make it all just come out fine. Oh, you're gonna find it only takes a little time. The sun is gonna rise, you're gonna be just fine. It only takes a little time. It only takes. Ooh. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Oh!
to the rain, said to the big hot river, in the fast water, yeah. Let it run out, if you handle it, let it run out. That's that, to the big hot river, to the big hot river, to the big hot river. Of my memory, someone took my memory clear. Said to the big hot river, never gonna come back again. You better run out, let the better know. You better run out, I can't stand it. You better run out, you better run out. To the big hot river, to the big hot river, to the big hot river. Where the alligators grow. Little girl, I swear to the world, that the alligators look tame. Polk salad Annie, got you ready. Everybody said it was a shame. Mama wasn't working on a tank. Yeah, Daddy was lazy, no account. Bad back. All the brothers could fall. I just got a balance out of my truck sack. Polk salad Annie, yeah, I got you ready. Everybody said it was a shame. Mama was working on a train. Gets up and she tries to sell a CD. It's in her blood. That's the name of that CD.
You better buy a CD. That's all I'm saying.
She's gonna come after your ass if you don't buy a CD.
Don't be acting like it's some like brain surgery or nothing. You know there is so much awful music out there. You know you have the power to take some good music home with you. And all you gotta do is spend $10 to do it. They are constantly throwing bad music at you every day. You turn on the radio, you turn on the TV, you think some corporation ain't behind that? I'm not getting political. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm trying to help you out. You need this.